Hello, sisters, brothers, family, friends, and our beautiful, diverse Windsor Essex community. Hello, my name is Brian Hogan. I'm the president of Windsor District Labor Council. On behalf of our 40 locals and 30,000 members, welcome to our 2020 virtual Labor Day celebration. Labor Day is a celebration and a time to reinvigorate. We celebrate our solidarity, our families, our community, and we reinvigorate our commitment to help build a better society. After all, beyond the obligation of caring for members, Labor's broader raison d'etre is to stand up for and stand with our fellow citizens. In particular, we care for the marginalized. To help our citizens, we work with allies to act passionately on issues such as economic inequality, racism, and climate change. We also tackle economic issues such as the need for a national auto and manufacturing strategy. This year, the need for an auto strategy is glaringly clear. As our community loses Chrysler's third shift, the final NEMAC decision is pending, and we've lost part plant jobs and countless spin-off jobs. Today, I must also address the intersection of the pandemic, workers, and our community. The pandemic has been a 24/7 time of action for labor. This crisis has been a devastating attack on workers, communities, and in particular, the marginalized. The pandemic was originally described as the great equalizer. That has proven to be untrue. The marginalized, women, the poor, people of color, have been disproportionately affected. They've been unfairly affected from a health and economic standpoint. This crisis, sadly, has laid bare the cracks in our society. For years, labor has lobbied governments and corporations about societal cracks. We will continue this fight. Tulio talked about long-term care. I concur. Important improvements are vastly needed. Experts have said that affordable housing is the foundation of helping the marginalized. The pandemic has magnified this problem. Labor continues to fight for this right. Our healthcare workers have been great during the pandemic, but there's a key missing point: universal public pharmacare. You've heard the question, should I buy groceries or should I buy my medicine? Tragically, the question has increased exponentially with countless workers laid off. It's high time to add pharmacare to Tommy Douglas's vision of healthcare for all. Now, I must stress, as labor and allies strive for systemic change, we must get all politicians to understand that it's about the citizens. I know Brian Massey would have spoken about the feds. I will address a provincial problem, namely Doug Ford. Do you remember his campaign slogan? For the people. Well, since the election, he's never been about the people. And since the pandemic, it's been worse. One such example is his starving of long-term care, including canceling all mandatory thorough inspections, key factors in the 1,730 residents' deaths and 8 worker deaths. A sad legacy. Then there's austerity. Ontario already spends $2,000 less per person per year on public services, compared to the average of the other provinces. Even before the pandemic hit, Ford has vowed to cut even more. Clearly, Ford is not for the people. I want to wrap up on an upbeat note. After all, Labor Day is a celebration. Now let's celebrate workers. Labor Council and all our affiliates are always so proud and grateful for all the great work done in our community. This pandemic has brought the admiration to another level. And I know the broader community, all of you, have been appreciative. So many frontline workers, health unit, hospitals, EMS, fire, bus drivers, and so many more workers in lower profile occupations. As many more jobs have been named essential, I'm hopeful this crisis will bring a greater appreciation and respect for all workers. Yes, all workers. For example, a minimum wage grocery store clerk is all of a sudden essential. Yet sadly, that same worker has a billionaire store owner who does not want to give him or her a living wage or full-time status. I also want to highlight personal support workers, key pieces of long-term care. I believe this is another example of workers who do not get the proper respect and compensation they deserve. Again, let's pledge to increase our care and respect for all workers. Finally, our thank yous. I want to thank all the other speakers. I want to thank Your TV, Graham Cooper, Mike G, and the Labor Day community. And please, all of you, continue to stay safe. Happy Labor Day.